welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
He finds Douglas complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. CD, what's up?
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stakes.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 8.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To the air, May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Play action, May. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And he'll get him inside of the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
They'll throw with May. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. In motion, the tight end. From the gun on third down, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
36-yard line.
180.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now it's gone. And it is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
We'll find him in this type of a situation.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
To throw is gone. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. First and goal.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big play there for New England. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Hey, here we go, tonight. Hey, what's that?
On first down, it's Henderson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Hey, here we go, tonight. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. Completes it to Douglas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Looking to throw. May. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
29-yard line. Cut. Wait, 20.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Finding space at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 18 yards the gain for number 18. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run for Gibbs here. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
Play action. It's gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Here's Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
And the Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Williams being motioned left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Finding Williams once more. Complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Goff. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Bates' kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
24-yard line.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Henderson running straight ahead. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3.
180.
Right side to Williams. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So they'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6.
Here's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff now to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Goff. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Jones on the return. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drops, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw. Goff. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Goff now looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Lions first down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play.
Encroachment, defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
What's that? Lady, what's that?
They'll throw with May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lady, what's that?
On play action, May going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he fires one incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
He finds Douglas complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 11. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, but their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is gone. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Gone. That is caught. Oh, what a move. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Yeah, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
First down. First and goal to the 7-yard line.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
This one swung out to Montgomery. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Montgomery. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Goff going to keep it himself. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. New England trying to get a place on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
What's that? What's that?
Looking to throw, May. And Diggs has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, throw it.
Henderson now on first and 10. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To the air, May. Gets this complete to Boutte. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson from 17 yards out. And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. For a Lions first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 86 yards on the ground. Now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
6 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
A gain of 26 yards.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Handoff now to Gibbs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Goff now looks to throw. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
180.
There's Goff. This is caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Isaac to Slaw from a yard out. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England's offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. Got a man, Boutte. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Hey, what's up?
Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
To throw, it's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. May looking to run. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Here now, 2nd and 4. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 125 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What's that?
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Calling a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.